Hello there, wonderful third graders. This is Mr. Allman. This is Google 3 lesson. This is our third lesson on our third day. Okay, so just a reminder, in third grade, on the third grade website, we have our project outline. Okay, things you need to include are things you like, what you like to do in your free time, classes you like, and one thing you love about technology, or one thing you hope to learn. We need to have 5 pictures. All right, we need to have about a sentence or two on why you included each picture. Okay, so I'll remind you again at the end of this slide. All right, so let's go to our DPS Google link here at the top of third grade. Let's remember to log in. Okay, remember to log in. Username is that same username on your sheet, your lunch number, and the password is your birthday. Okay? We're going to go back to slides. Okay? And then you should find your presentation down here, recent presentations. Here's mine. Okay? Here's my About Me. I'm going to open that. I'm going to click it to open it. Here we are, back again, just like you saved it. Okay? Now, a quick refresher. Remember, this is how you add slides right here, new slides. Okay? You can also take slides and move them around, okay, to whatever position you want. Okay? All right. So if you've noticed, right now in my presentation, I have 5 slides. My second slide are things I like. Okay? All right, my third slide is things I like to do during my free time. My fourth slide is classes I like at school. And my fifth slide down below, my last one, I'm going to include technology I love or what I hope to learn in technology right here. Okay, so today some of the key things we're going to learn are how to edit images. We're going to show you how to edit text, and we're going to show you how to edit the background. Okay, so first, we're going to start with background. Now you'll notice when I've clicked on a slide over here that we've got all these different things up top. Okay, if I was to click on the words over here, oh, they changed. Okay, all right, so if I click back to the slide, it changes back. Here, if you're clicked over on the slides, you can change the background to each individual slide. All right? So I've clicked on a slide and I've decided, I can change the color. Okay? So I can make it like this hot pink color. Oh, now see, just my one slide is now hot pink. If I decide, you know what? That is not me. I don't want hot pink. I can reset it. And I can choose again. Maybe I don't want it to look quite like that, but maybe I want a bright green. Okay, that looks better. Or I could choose an image. Ooh, I could search and I could say, I want my whole background to be that. Whoop, now my whole background is that computer. Can you see it back there? Okay, so you can choose a color or you can choose an image for your background for one slide. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, when we click done, there we go. All right, now the hard part is now I can't see. First of all, my picture needs to be out of the way. I can't see these words very well, so I need to change them. So I'm going to edit the words, which are text, right? So now I can double click and see how now all of them are highlighted. All right, here we go. We've got some tools here. One, I can make it bigger by clicking this. Oop, I can make it bigger. Okay, I like that. It's a little bigger. I can also change how it looks. Comic Sans. There we go. I can also Syncopat. Ooh, I like that. It looks kind of techy. All right, and now it gives me more options. So remember, You can change the size right here with the numbers. You can change what it looks like. You can also change, so remember how I clicked more, and I can change the text color. Oh, I can change the color on it. Let's see. Maybe red will show up better. Okay. There we go. Now mine's red. All right. I can also bold the words to make them bigger. All right, just a second. And I can also change the alignment. All right. All right, third grade, the next thing we want to be able to do, so we were able to change the spacing of the words, the color here, and the size, and the different fonts. Okay, the next thing we want to do is with our picture. If you click on your picture, you can see these corners. You can actually click and drag them larger or smaller. All right. I can also click and drag it around to wherever I want. Okay. I can drag it over here. All right, so in this lesson you learned how to change the background. Okay, remember, change the background. You can also change the text by making it larger, changing the font, and changing the color and the alignment. All right, you can also change your picture, change the size, and change where you want it on your page. All right, that's all for Google Lesson 3. Good luck.